first guest has starred in numerous films, including Bridget Jones' Diary, Shakespeare in Love, and The English Patient. Beginning Friday, you can see him in When Did You Last See Your Father? Please welcome Colin Firth. Thank you. So much to talk about.
Indeed.
You're a busy man. You've been in a lot of films. You're constantly working. I'm told that you're in the Mamma Mia movie.
Yes.
The movie about the ABBA musical has been made into a movie.
That is correct.
And you are in this movie, are you not?
I am in it.
Yes. I didn't mean to accuse you of anything. How dare you appear?
It's all going to come out soon enough.
Are you excited about this?
I am. I think it's going to be huge. I think it'll make Sex and the City look like Iron Man, probably.
Right.
It's not.
Really?
But, yeah.
In what way?
It's just, the male hormone.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, that's what this. If you've been in an ABBA movie, you have to try to prove you have some hormones. So
You grow a beard to compensate. You're afraid that your masculinity will be questioned.
I do.
Yeah,
I think
really.
I subtly feel it's being questioned at the moment.
Trust me, I don't question any guy's masculinity.
No, but this was a chance. There's nothing really, I think, more cleansing and more liberating than comprehensive humiliation. And I think every so often one subject oneself.
I agree with you completely. Yes. Well, how was your singing? Let me ask you about. I didn't know that you were a singer.
Neither did I, and I'm still not sure anybody knows whether I am or not. I mean, I went in very nervous. I had to sing with the two ABBA guys, Benny and Bjorn, and I heard they were very hard taskmasters, and I heard it back, and it was somewhere between a drunken apology and a plumbing problem, I think, was what came back in my cans.
That's what it sounded like to you.
To me, yeah.
You also wear spandex. You wear spandex sort of 70s outfits in this role.
Do you remember those ABBA outfits? What they look like on those girls?
Vaguely.
It's tight, turquoise and silver and Super Trooper outfit. I mean, have you ever seen one of those on a 50-year-old man?
Only in my dreams.
Are you
No.
It's only fair to prepare people for what they're going to get. I mean, you're going to go and see this film. Myself, Stellan Skarsgård and Pierce Brosnan. And you can sort of look at yourself in front of the mirror at home. And if the light's right, you can you suck in bits of yourself and kind of convince yourself it's not as bad as all that. You put one of those outfits on, and there are contours that you did not believe. Bulges where there should not be bulges on the human form, and not bulges where you really wish.
You have done the worst job selling this movie. You have tried very hard to drive people away. What were you? I mean, okay. Well, were you an ABBA fan when you were younger? Were you into the music?
Saying I'm gay?
No. You're in the damn movie. You're in the movie.
If, a man of my generation, a straight male of my generation, if you like ABBA, you keep very quiet about it.
Right, right. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah, so...
ABBA and Rush.
I'm going to plead the fifth on this one.
Now, you have... How many children do you have?
I have 3 altogether.
3 together, and you have some younger children. I'm curious, do they know what you do for a living? Do they know that you're a well-known actor?
I try to keep it... They're a little confused at the moment. My 4-year-old has no concept at all.
Right.
My 7-year-old thinks I work in construction. And
what?
Well, he's visited sets, and you have cranes and heavy machinery and tattooed guys hauling stuff around, and he associates me with that. So
you're in spandex and you're in construction. Yeah.
I don't know when to tell him. I mean, it's like, we pass building sites. Is that where you work? And I'm like, I just got out of a tight, I've been wearing mascara and turquoise tight-fitting spandex, and he's going to find out someday. And
right. You're going to try and keep the construction rumor going as long as possible.
I am. I'm going to send him to military school and just hope he never finds out.
Now, a big part of your work, obviously, is you fly all around the world. You flew here to do the show. Do you mind all that flying? Does it bother you? It creates
an upheaval. You're very much, I feel I'm quite a private person, and I don't really like, sitting on planes and, being sort of subjected to the same human being for hours on the other side of the aisle, really. On the way over, there was a slightly traumatic experience happened.
You had a traumatic experience?
With food.
With food?
Everything was going fine, but I was sitting there and I was having my dinner, and I was wearing quite sort of light-coloured pants. And I had a meatball on the end of my fork, which I lost. It just went. And you know, so there's immediate that moment of alarm of, it's not on my plate. It's, oh, God, I'm wearing light-coloured pants. And then there was no trace of it. The pants were pristine, and so I kind of wanted, don't move, because, you know, it was a messy meatball, you know, wasn't it? And then I kind of, when I managed to get the tray out, looked on the floor, it vanished. I mean, this meatball was gone. It was quite an extraordinary thing.
So it probably just rolled away.
Well,
you're in an airplane, probably rolled down to...
Well, maybe. You know, it's not the sort of thing you can call the flight attendant about. You know, I happen to have lost this meatball, and if it shows...
That doesn't sound good.
If anybody
we have a meatball missing.
Just that. And just return it to, you know, seat number, whatever. And, but I just... You know, the mystery got more and more sort of, you know, bizarre. And in the end, the food got cleared away, and I kept looking on the floor, and you tried to forget about it, but it kind of haunted me. I was haunted by the meatball, and...
That's the dumbest phrase I've heard in a long time. I was haunted by the meatball.
Say that. When they make the movie, you'll be watching it, but on your feet. And so I went to sleep, you know, and I woke up, and immediately my first thought was the meatball. And I jolted awake. And then it was fine. I went to the bathroom, came back, and got off the plane. And at that one last moment of wherever it is, it's going to be here somewhere to be found on some future date by somebody. You know, it will have changed its nature by then, I'm sure.
Yes.
Some sort of science
would have become another element completely.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, but I got off, and then, you know, I realized that baggage claim, I was getting quite a lot more attention than I usually do. And that's another thing. You're standing there, you're kind of hostage for a while. Everyone comes out with their cell phones, and they start taking pictures. It was going on quite a bit, line for customs and everything. Got home, changed, and that's when I found the meatball. It was the back of my pants, from the seat of the pants to the back of the knee. The entire meatball. From here to here.
Oh,
you know? No. Now, I did not know that what looks like a small meatball, the surface area of that little sphere, will actually cover that much pants.
Yes.
You know? So basically, I realized that what was happening at baggage claim is, that guy who crapped his pants, isn't he the guy who did Pride and Joy?
They've got it on cell phone. That's the worst thing. Oh, enjoy those tabloid photos. When did you last see your father? Opens Friday.
Yes.
In select cities. People should go see that film. And thank you so much for stopping by. Real
Thank
pleasure
you.
having you. Great, stay right there. Colin Firth, we'll be right back. Hugh Owen from Ice Road Truckers. Stick around.